I got time.
Hello my YouTube friend, this is Not Mechanic here. I just finished working on a 2010 Nissan Altima, and what I did was I changed the spark plugs, but I lost the beginning in the video, and what I lost was removing the top cover of the engine. And what you're going to need for that is a 3/16 head socket and a 3/8 ratchet, and it's very easy to take off. It's three of them, three heads screws on it, and you're able to get to the spark plugs. I really believe that this video is going to help somebody else. So thank you for watching, and I hope you get something from this video. Later. So once you have removed all these 3/16s out of the way, what you're going to do is you're going to take the cover, you're going to put these in the side, put them somewhere safe, and what you're going to do, you're going to take the cover and you're going to lift it up slowly. You lift it up slowly and it comes out. So now put it in the side. Now you have your 4 coils here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the spark plugs are right under here, and these are 10 millimeters, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to be using a 10 millimeter deep socket with my impact gun. You don't got to use an impact gun, you can use a ratchet with a 10 millimeter, but I want to speed this up. And goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to remove all those 4. 1, 2, remove all 4, put them in a nice size spot, put them in this side. You don't want to mix them up with the other ones. Now you have these clips right here. So what you want to do is take that clip and you want to press it, and once you press it, pull back when you take the wire harness. So you want to do all that to all 4 of them. And you don't want it, when you pull it, you don't want to pull it through the wire, because if you pull it through the wire, you're going to break the wire. All you want to do is pull it through here. So now you got all 4 of them. Now you're going to take your coil and you're going to lift it up. It goes 1. You can do them one at a time, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to take all 4 of them out and put them in order. Two, 3, 4. Now, if you look over here, you see this dirt here? I should have cleaned it up first, but you don't want that dirt to fall inside there. If you have a like a sucking blower to suck that dirt out, it'd be a nice idea. So when you're taking out the spark plug, what you want to do is clean around, because you don't want that dirt to fall in there, because then you're going to have a misfire. Now if you look inside, all the way inside, you can see that the spark plugs are in there. So you have 4 of them, and what you're going to need is, you're going to need a 14 millimeters. They have the spark plug socket with the magnet on it, but I didn't have it. So you need a 14 millimeter deep socket, a long extension, and you're going to use a 3/8 ratchet right there. And what you're going to need is one of these rubber pieces here. I'm hoping that it's long enough to take the spark plug out, and you're going to pull it. So the first one we're going to do is take this one, go put it in slowly, make sure it locks, and then there goes 1. Want to go slowly. Once you feel it loose, you could use a magnet to pull it up, but I'm going to be using this, and all you're going to do is just press it. press it deep enough to get it out. Alright, so I'm having a hard time with this little one. So I went and got this long one here, a little longer. And we're just going to do the same process. Like I said, if you had a magnet, it's even much easier. And what you want to do is just press it in. And once you press it in, there goes your spark plugs. And these spark plugs doesn't look too bad. But this car has about, how many miles it has?
160.
This has 160,000 miles on it. So we're just going to be changing the spark plug. There goes one. Let's continue with the rest. So you're going to do the same thing with each one. You want to loosen all of them up. So once you loosen them up, just do them by hand. Once you loosen them up, I want to start taking them out one by one. Just press it in. Like I said, these spark plugs do not look bad at all. But it has over 100,000 miles on it. So we're just going to change them. Goes the other one. Goes 4. So now we got these 4, and we're going to be using NGK's laser uranium premium. He bought some good ones. So now this is a part that I like to do. I have some NICs. I know a lot of people say not to put NICs on these things, but I put NICs because the next time you're going to take the spark plugs out, it'll be much easier. It won't be stuck in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the NIC and we're going to put it a little bit right in here. Just a little bit. You don't want to OD on this. So you put just like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the same rubber and what you're going to do is just put it right in here like this. And you're going to let them down slowly. Oh, see that? You don't want them to fall in there. Let them out slowly. And just a little bit at a time. Put it in there. That's one. I'm going to do another one. In case you didn't know what was the part number, there goes right here, stock number 9029. Right here, premium. You don't want to use no cheap stuff. And don't forget, you have this washer here. You got to make sure that washer stays in there. See it right there? So we're going to do the same thing with this one. A little bit. Not much. And we're going to do the same thing. You don't want them to fall in. You don't want to throw them in there. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna put these other two, and I'll be right back. Once you have put the spark plugs in, you want to take your 14 millimeter and your long extension, and what you want to do is start tying up by hand. You don't want to be squeezing it. You want to tie them up, screw them in little by little, and you keep doing it until you feel it tight. Go to the next one. Just keep spinning it. Make sure it goes in straight. You don't want it to go in sideways. And once you feel it tight, hold on right there. We did this one. You do all four of them. And once you do all four of them, you're going to take your ratchet. And what you're going to do is, when you screwing them in and tying them up, you just want to feel it until it gets tight. Just keep going, and then when you feel that it's tight, what you want to do is just keep it straight, and then and a little bit. Then you go to the next one. You do the same thing. You keep pushing it until you feel it tight, and then you just go a little bit. Same thing with this one. When you feel it tight, go a little bit. Go one. Give it a one more check. Make sure it's in. That's it. Once you have done that, what you're going to do is you're going to take your coils. And remember how the coil goes. Take it. And what you're going to do is make sure, because you got to put the screw right in here. You take your coil, you push it in. Take the other one, you push it in. Don't forget about that dirt. You don't want that dirt to fall in. Eh? Push it in. Now that you have pushed all of them in, what you can do is, you can either put the wire harness first in, push them in, all four of them in, press them in. Now you got all four of them in. Now you have the 10 millimeter bolts that go in there. What you want to do is put it in by hand. Now that you have put all four of them, you don't want to do these too hard because it's too plastic. So I'm just going to do a little bit. I'm going to use my ratchet just to make sure. A little bit. Let's say you have put all four of them on in there. And what you're going to do, you're going to take the cover. So this just goes straight in here. That's what it looks like. That's why it was so easy to take out. So, okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your head nuts in here. You just want to go slowly, you don't want to go too hard. So this is it. This is how you change the spark plugs on a 2010 Nissan Altima. It was that easy. You can save yourself some money. Just take your time, make sure the engine is not too hot, and you have completed your job. Once again, this is Non-Mechanic. If you have any comments or questions, please post them down below or contact me on nonmechanic101@yahoo.com. That is nonmechanic101@yahoo.com. And remember, if Non-Mechanic can do it, you can do it. Later.